Hello. Long time no see, guys. Long time no see. Can I see myself? If I sit down, I hope y'all can see me, and I think you will. Okay. Hey, hi, hello. It's been a minute, like I just said. Today is May 13th. I don't even know the last time that I posted a video or recorded. It's been over a week, for sure. I've just been doing a lot. I have been doing a lot. I've been very busy recently. As I've said before, April and May, like spring, going into summer is a very busy time for me, and I've always got like stuff going on. So let me catch you up on what I've been doing. Also, I'd like to say my camera is right there at the moment because my car is currently at the shop. Let me just start here. My car is currently at the shop, and I took it because I've been having issues where whenever I drove at higher speeds, my car would start to like shudder a little bit, and it wasn't just like my wheel shaking, it was like the entire car would shudder for a little bit, and like it did that like periodically every time I got like to a certain speed. So we went, got it fixed. They said it was the control arms, and then there was like the labor charge, so it ended up being $500. And then I went to Arkansas to see my dad. And on the way, when I was driving on the city roads, I was like, oh my gosh, my car's fixed. But then when I started driving fast again, I was like, oh, it rumbles more inconsistently now. And I paid $500 and it's not fixed. That sucks. So it's there. I need to go pick it up. I took it yesterday. They said it was a transmission issue, which makes sense because my car has a recall for that type of stuff. But I would like a refund for my $500 that did nothing for the state of my car. And yeah, or at least a partial refund, because I'm hurting for that $500 right now, to be like truth be told, but whatever. Anyhow, though, so that's something to do with my transportation, how I'm getting places, what's up with me. Apart from that, I went to Arkansas this past week. Last weekend, what did I do last weekend? Last weekend, not this past weekend, but the weekend before last, I had photo shoots the first weekend of May. I think I did something that Saturday. I don't know. But then like 2 Sundays ago, I had a grad shoot, and then I modeled in a shoot for my friend Ayana, and then I had another grad shoot after that, and then I was going to go to Arkansas after that because I'm crazy. And then I got home after my second shoot, and I was like, I have been in the heat all day. I've been taking photos, holding my heavy freaking camera. I'm tired. I'm not even packed. I was like, I'm just gonna go tomorrow. So I packed that last Sunday night, and then I left the next morning. My brother woke me up early, and I left at like 5:55. Something like that. I need to eat breakfast, and I'm hoping I'm going to make this quick, but knowing me, this is not going to be a quick video, because I've been gone for a while. But yeah, so, went to Arkansas. It's like a 7-hour drive from Dallas area, so it wasn't bad. I mean, I don't mind a long drive. It's not that bad to me. So, went, did that, hung out with my dad, which is fun. I went to his house. Him and my uncle have lived in Arkansas for like 2 years now. My uncle's been at my mom's for like 8 months. Not 8 months. He's been in Texas for like 8 months helping my brother and my mom with their houses and stuff. My mom's house got hit by a tornado. My uncle has like contracting experience, so he's been fixing it, so yada yada yada. But basically my dad has lived there for 2 years, and the place was still not decorated, so I was like, okay, we've got to get this place feeling homey, because at the beginning of July, family's going to be coming for like 4th of July and stuff, and I was like, we gotta get this place looking nice, you know? We gotta make this place look lived in. You live here. Let's make the space look like you enjoy it. Also, clearly I'm a maximalist. Hello, Alaska. I'm a maximalist, so to me, like, there's gotta be something on the walls. Like, when I move somewhere, the first thing I do is start putting stuff on the walls. Like, after I've got, like, a base idea of how my stuff is gonna fit in my space, I'm like, okay, walls, decorate. I'm like, okay, walls, decorate now. Anyway, so we did that, and I also went thrifting because this past Sunday, the most recent one, Mother's Day, I helped with set design for an event in indie sleaze. No boys allowed. So we did the set design for that. It was me, my friend Christy, my friend Riley, and I was going thrifting while I was in Arkansas, because did y'all know they love thrifting in Arkansas? In my dad's small little town, I kid you not, there's minimum like 10 thrift stores. It's awesome. It's amazing. And like only one of them is Goodwill. The rest of them are just like little family-owned places. It's awesome. I love it. So I went thrifting for more stuff for the set design while I was there. I went on a walk one day. My dad and I went and explored. We went to Missouri at one point, and then eventually, after a few days of me being there, like Monday through Friday, I think I have a rash. Like, actually, I think I'm either have a rash right here and I'm breaking out into hives. Maybe I got bit by a bug yesterday, and it's right on my tattoo. I hope. I don't know what I hope this is. One time I broke out into hives, like all over my legs and body. So now I'm like, what is this? Please don't be hives. I would not like that. If you've ever had hives, you know, leave a comment down below. Freaking sucks. That one time I had hives, I still don't know what caused that. And that was probably like 3.5 or 4 years ago. Like, I just randomly got hives, and I was like, oh, awesome. It was like New Year's Eve 2022, and I wore pants I hadn't worn before, but I wore them again. I didn't get hives. So I'm still not sure why I got those hives, and I don't know what this raised area on my leg is all about, and it's kind of annoying because it's like on my tattoo, and out of all my tattoos, this one has the thickest line, so it's kind of hard to tell what's raised skin for the tattoo and what's like bug bite or like a rash. All I know is I should stop messing with it. Anyhow though, so Friday my dad and I left Arkansas to go to Kansas to go to my grandma's house, rest in peace, because we were going to my uncle's celebration of life, rest in peace. And that was fun. Got to go to my grandma's house, see my family and stuff, which I hadn't seen since my cousin passed away, so rest in peace. But it was nice to see my family and see some family members I haven't seen, and of course, like, sad circumstances, but of course, like, even though it's a celebration of life, a funeral, whatever, it's always nice to see your family members and, like, just chat with them a little bit and recognize how familiar with each other you actually are and how similar you may be if you are not aware of it. Especially for me, because, like, I don't really see my family, my extended family, all that much, honestly. Like, really is, like, when there is, like, a death in the family, that's when we gather. So, it's nice to see them. But we're trying to change that, especially by, like, having people come out for 4th of July this year. So, yeah. Anyways, we did that. We did that, and when I went to Kansas, my dad and I drove separately so I could drive back to Texas from there, because the celebration of life was Saturday, and then Sunday was Mother's Day, and also the day that I had, like, the set design for the Indie Sleaze event that I had to help with in Texas, in Dallas. So Saturday evening, my mom, brother, uncle, and I, we drove back to Texas because they drove my brother's trucks. My mom were with me. We rode back, said goodbye to everybody, ate some food, took pictures, had a good time, all that fun stuff. Then we drove back, and we got back at like 3 a.m. And because I'm me and I just like can't go without my little good habits or little routine, I decided I was going to read before bed. Because, listen, so when I drove back from Kansas, it's also like a 7-hour drive. And I had asked my mom, I was like, you don't plan on sleeping at any point, or driving at any point, is what I had said. Do you? And she was like, I don't know. Do you think you're going to get tired? And I was like, no. But I was asking because I wanted to read. And I told her that too. I was like, I read before I go to bed every night, and I really want to read at some point. I'm so eager to read my book. Let me show you all what I'm reading, by the way. So I asked her that because I was very excited to come home and read. So then when I got home at like 3 a.m. and got all my stuff put down, I was like, well, now I want to read. But anyways, I'm reading the Uglies series by Scott Westerfeld. I loved this book when I was like in middle and intermediate school. I finished Pretties yesterday. I finished Uglies a week before that, and I just started Specials, and then when I get done with Specials, I'll read extras. But These are like my favorite books, are one of my favorite series growing up, and I'm rereading it now. And it's so fun! It's so fun to reread it, especially because this is like one of those books I started reading when I like started getting the like chapter books and like novels and stuff when I was getting older, so it's fun. It's nostalgic, it's sci-fi, I like it. Anywho, back to the story I was telling. So we came back, I read my little book at home after I put all my stuff up, after I put my stuff all up, whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. And then I didn't go to bed until like 4 a.m. So, all because I wanted to read my book, because I love to read before I go to bed, and I love to read when I wake up in the morning. So I did that, and then the next day, I snoozed from like 10 to 11 something, hung out with my family for a little bit, went to my storage unit to get some of the set design stuff, and then I went and picked up my friend Riley, who also helped with set design. Then I went and picked up Alyssa, my friend who's also a photographer, who's also one of the founders for the event and stuff. We went out, did that, had a great time. Our set looked amazing. Though Christy, Riley, and I are all very sad because not one of us took a photo of the set with nobody on it. We have spent weeks planning and preparing for this, and like we had such a short period of time to put it all together when we got to the studio that like we were just scrambling, and by the time that it was done, there were already models and photographers there, so like I guess it just slipped our minds to take a photo of it, but it's okay, it's fine. But it went really well. Everybody told us they really liked our set, and like we killed it. Like we did really, really good, so I'm very happy with that. And we want to do more projects together, so that'll be fun. Afterwards we went to Lady Love, and there was a little after party there. We danced. It was a great time. I had so much fun. There were a handful of men there, though. Like there were 3 guys, and I was just like, I felt like I couldn't have as much fun as I would have if it was just all the women there. Like, because the guys being there, I was like, now I feel like I'm being watched. You know, I can't just move how I want to. Now I feel like I'm being looked at, being perceived more. So that was kind of annoying, but like I still had fun. And then I drove my friend Alyssa home. We had a good chat on the way home, just debriefed and stuff, just about our lives and all that fun stuff. So that was good. And yeah, and then there was Monday, which my mom was here for a little bit. Then she went home. Well, first she went to get a new iPhone. Thank God, she's had the same one for, I think she's had the same one probably since I was like in high school, or maybe like when I started college. She's had the same phone for a long freaking time, okay? Like at least like 6 years, and this thing's falling apart. It's all cracked and stuff. So she got a new phone finally. So we love that for her. That's awesome. She texted me she's being gentrified. She got the 17E, iPhone 17E, and I was like, oh. I was like, LOL. Whatever, Mom. That's funny. Thank you for your statement, white lady. Just kidding. And then yesterday was Tuesday, and after being very busy and taking Adderall several days in a row to get stuff done, I wanted to break, and today's another break day. But I say that, aww. Pumpkin Alaska, like, playing. Pumpkin is, like, biting her, like, actually biting. Poor Alaska. She's smaller and she gets beaten up by a pumpkin. Anyways, though, so yesterday, instead of taking my Adderall, I just let it be a chill day, see what I ended up actually wanting to do, because I feel like when I don't take my Adderall, like, I still get stuff done, but, like, I only get things done if I want to do them, you know, ADHD, but then it helps me realize what things I actually like to do, and, like, what makes me feel like I'm, like, having purpose and whatnot. But long story short, I ended up trimming the tree yesterday, and that got me covered in some dirt. Each time a durst. They got me caught. That got me covered in some dirt and dust and sweat and blood. I actually, I fell while I was cutting the tree. I was sitting on a little, like, step stool, and I fell, and my feet went forward, and I pushed the stool forward, and then I fell on it, and I, like, broke it and, like, showered it. And I don't know if you can see on the back of my leg here. Yeah, I have, like, a big bruise right here from falling. And I also have, like, got cuts and stuff all over my arms and my body from, like, hitting the tree. And I have some thorns stuck in me, too, because the tree that I was trimming yesterday has needles, or, like, I guess, like, needly thorns that come out of it. So, I got all roughed up doing that yesterday, but I had a great time. And I felt like I had a purpose, and it was fun. And I edited some photos and stuff, and, oh, my brother and I took my car to the place yesterday morning. And then eventually we went and got my nephew. We went to the store. My nephew was in a really, really good mood yesterday. He was just so happy, and like just having a great time, a great day. And he was having a great day this morning too. I woke up to him jumping on me and then coming to lay with me because he didn't want to put his clothes on or get ready for the day. So he decided to come wake me up, and we did that for the morning. Then I read for a little bit, and then I was like, wow, I'm starving, I need to eat breakfast. And now I'm here recording this. My tripod, fun fact, is in my car, which I need to go either walk to get picked up or ask them to pick me up and take me to my car. I really hope I don't have to pay anything on it just for them to have diagnosed it. Like, I really hope they didn't do anything. But yeah, so that is what I've been up to, where I've been, all that fun stuff. This is probably a long video, but who gaff. I am hungry though, so I'm gonna go make some food. First, let me show you Pumpkin though. She's such a tolerant cat. She's so good. My nose sounds stuffy too. Okay. Okay, that's it. Bye.